Hello, Cancer. Welcome. I hope everyone is doing well. All right, let's get started with your oracles. Also, be sure to check out my other channel, Into the Unknown Tarot. The link is in the description if you'd like to check that out. All right, messages for Cancer. Have trusting. Trust in the divine no matter what unfolds in your day. Stay in harmony and focus on the love that surrounds you. By maintaining a sense of humor and keeping your attention on the higher power, you minimize drama and strengthen your inner spirit. On the bottom is all that is. I recognize the love that flows through all of life, seeing every part of the universe as an expression of this divine force. I'm aware of God's presence in everything. With open heart, I embrace the magic and beauty of all that is, knowing I am a part of this magnificent whole. Right, next is the graffiti cards. We're going to get through these messages for Cancer. You have shared ancestry. Discovering roots that bind you to others finds cultural connections that have been lost or unknown. Turning things around. 180-degree turn, fixing things, making it right, returning home, moving on in a positive direction. And clingy, codependent, latches on too soon, doesn't give others any space, wanting others to fix their issues. This looks like a family situation. On the bottom is shuffle. Random, throwing others off, keeping things fresh, evasive, mix and confuse others, underhanded. I think this could be a family situation where someone may have been, this clingy feels more to me like someone who's too much in someone else's business or too quick to give advice where it's not needed. It seems like there could have been like a conflict here, but someone's trying to, it seems like someone's trying to make things right here. So let's get the love situations. We're going to get through these for more context. Messages for Cancer. Have healing, reevaluating needs, self-care, self-love, moving forward. Engagement, commitment, promises, making it official, marriage in your future. And children involved, using child as a pawn, staying for the kids. This could be a love situation. This could also, once again, be family. You could be the child. You could be a child dealing with family, family dealing with a child, adult child. On the bottom is spotlight, high profile relationship, power couple, people envy the connection. Could also be a situation where someone is, like I said, still in someone's business, but it's about their relationship. Um, I think someone has set a boundary here with someone else, and due to that, it's caused distance. But I feel like there's like someone putting in effort to try to bring this back together, heal the situation. Okay, so let's get the overall energy. Tell me about the overall energy for Cancer. I have the Moon, Pisces energy, Page of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and the Chariot, Cancer energy. Yeah, saying something that hasn't been said. Swords in reverse. There's definitely like an offer, speaking some sort of truth here that was hidden, or I just feel like someone hasn't said what they needed to say to someone else. Moon, Page of Swords, the Chariot, Six of Pentacles, Queen of Wands in reverse, Ten of Wands in reverse. Yeah, it's like this is like burying the hatchet type energy. Uh, Ending burdens in order to move forward. Six of Pentacles, Queen of Wands in reverse, Ten of Wands in reverse. King of Wands in reverse. Death. The Hierophant in reverse. That King and Queen of Wands being in reverse, this definitely could be a love relationship. Is this about cheating? So these two could be fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but this could also be two people who's pissed off at each other. Um, Let me get some more. This looks to me like a cheating situation. Someone's wanting the relationship to end. Overall energy for Cancer. Romantic man, yeah. Someone's asking for forgiveness here. Yeah, this is saying, that's what this is saying. With the coffin, this is an ending. That's what this is saying. Someone is saying that they want an ending. Or they could be saying they don't want something to end. Queen of Wands, this could be the same energy. Queen of Wands in reverse is not taking action to end something. Someone is saying, I don't want this to end. Scythe, cutting something or someone out. The ending burdens, ending the relationship, and moving on, moving forward. Thief. So is this could be about someone you have children with. Clingy, wanting others to fix their issues. See, thief is stealing, literally stealing something. It could be stealing someone's time, effort, energy, resources, someone trying to steal someone's person. Whatever's going on here, someone here is asking forgiveness. This is looking to me, though, like there was a secret here where someone was giving to someone else and they're asking for forgiveness. And either this is someone who's mad, who is giving a message of truth that they want things to end, or this is this energy who's wanting forgiveness, who is saying, I don't want you to take action. I don't want things to end. And this is saying someone is wanting to end their burdens and end the relationship and move forward, cutting something or someone out. So let's see the situation. Tell me about the situation for Cancer. Ten of Cups. Queen of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. The Nine of Swords. Worried. Ten of Cups, happy family, happy home. Ten of Cups, Queen of Cups, Nine of Swords. The Tower. Yeah. This is like something breaking down, like family, happy home breaking down. Something unexpected happening in regards to happy family, happy home. Eight of Wands in reverse. Okay. Someone here, it's once again, I said it earlier, someone here is not saying something, or someone needs to say something that they're not saying. Someone's worried they're not going to get wish fulfillment. The Tower, Eight of Wands in reverse, Nine of Cups in reverse. Hermit. Something happening unexpectedly. See, this is going from happy family, happy home to being in solitude. Things change quickly. Wanting to try again. The King of Swords. Using logic, worried. Someone is worried that they're not going to get wish fulfillment. Someone is thinking logically that, and they're concerned that they're not going to get wish fulfillment. This seems like whatever has happened here has already happened, and this is at the point where someone's trying to decide whether they want to give someone another chance or not. To me, it's looking like someone may want to give someone another try, but they're very concerned that it's not going to work out. Tell me about the situation for Cancer. Certain time, divine timing, great fortune. This is also starting something new. I don't think whoever is dealing with this other person, I don't think they really deep down want to give this person another try. Um, I feel like they think it's just going to end up failing. This is about someone doing what's best for them. Yeah, the snake. See, someone here is worried that the other is going to deceive them. See, something's happened here where now the one dealing with this doesn't trust the other, or they feel like they can't trust them. Yeah, Thieves on the bottom again. Tell me about the outcome for Cancer. Seven of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. See, it's indicating like staying in the relationship is not going to go. I feel like it's the one who's dealing with this is feeling though that someone's looking back and feeling as though staying in the relationship is not going to go in their favor. I think there's just a lack of trust here. On the bottom is the Empress. Seven of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The Lovers. It's making a choice. Judgment, making a final decision. The Knight of Pentacles. Yep. See, this is indicating promises were made, and that didn't, this person made promises before, and that didn't go in my favor. This is also giving someone a second chance in regards to the relationship. the person dealing with this here is they're weighing out the pros and cons of staying with someone or moving on, and it seems like moving on is weighing out in this situation. Lovers, Judgment, Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. Ace of Swords in reverse. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Eight of Swords in reverse. Someone's very focused on how betrayed they were, and that's what's leading to this decision. Um, they're thinking about how a promise was made that didn't go in their favor and they didn't even see it coming. So the concern here is, if this person does this to me again, am I going to be able to see it coming? I don't want to worry about that. I don't want to worry about whether I can see it coming or not. I don't want to even, I don't want it to be there. But now, because of whatever's happened here, that's always going to be in the back of someone's mind. I feel like that's what someone is thinking here, is I'm not going to be able to get over this, or past it. Tell me about the outcome, Cancer. The labyrinth, a lot of twists and turns, or a lot of people being involved. Concern, yep. See, this is concern about bringing someone back into the relationship. And I feel like a final decision here is this person's reaping what they sow. They're getting what they deserve if I don't stay in this relationship. The key, getting answers. Yeah. See, this is talking about answers that will never really truly be found, because this is talking about, like I said, you made promises to me before that didn't go in my favor, and I didn't see it coming. So how will I see it coming now? How will I know the answers? And there's no answer to that. It would require, if you really want to stay with this person, it would require them building that trust back, and that takes time. Um, it's not saying exactly why this person deceived the other. It seems as though it's a cheating situation, but if that's the case, it is really hard to make a relationship work once there's been cheating, because that trust is so hard to build back. That resentment for what's happened is really hard to let go of, but it's not impossible. But that's your choice. You don't have to try again here. And it's saying that someone feels as though if they didn't, then that would be what this person deserves. Tell me about the advice for Cancer. The Seven of Wands in reverse. Eight of Pentacles. And the Devil in reverse. There could be someone here, and this is just what I'm picking up intuitively. There could be someone here other than the person asking for forgiveness, like an outside person. This could be the family thing that I'm seeing here. Could be pushing someone to try to stay in the relationship, because I'm feeling like someone is feeling very torn between what they should do, what they want to do. Don't let anyone else pressure you into this decision. You make this decision for yourself. You do what you feel is best for you, because nobody knows your relationship better than you do. Yeah, see, this is the advice here, is releasing, working on the situation in order to get away from the devil energy. See, the devil energy, it could be this person. This person could be toxic or whatever. But I feel like it's saying that staying in this relationship will turn it toxic. Um, with the lack of trust, the lack of resentment, which leads to more fighting, which leads to more arguing, which leads to more sneaking around and looking in someone's phone just to see if they're talking to you. Just snowballs. So, Seven of Wands in reverse, Eight of Pentacles, Devil in reverse. Fool in reverse, Ace of Wands, Wheel of Fortune. I think what this is saying is at the end of the day, someone's not willing to take the risk of getting hurt again. And it's indicating like getting away from the devil energy is going in someone's favor. Fool in reverse, Ace of Wands, Wheel of Fortune. Three of Swords in reverse. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Page of Cups in reverse. Seven of Swords on the bottom. See, it's saying someone doesn't know if they can get that spark back. It's like because this has happened, things will never be the same. Like things have completely changed. Even the way you feel towards the person or even the way you look at them may have changed. And I feel like someone is having a really hard time here trying to put themselves in a position where they would be back with this person. I feel like they can't see it. And it doesn't feel right. So listen to your gut. Advice for Cancer. The Sun is clarity. Thoughts. Yeah, see, this is what I was talking about. Someone doesn't know if they can get that spark back. Things will never be the same. Bridging the gap. This feels to me like the realization, bridging the gap from I can't forgive you for what's been done here, and bridging the gap to I'm not getting away from the devil energy. Okay, so let's get the yes and no and how and when cards. Messages for Cancer. Yes, get ready for a series of amazing coincidences. They come from nowhere, but the result is what makes your life so sensationally rich and rare. Your special vibrations attract special events. They always have. All right, let's see the how and when. Messages for Cancer. Okay, you have if yes, excuse me. Joyful, exciting news arrives like a fresh sip of water, quenching your thirst for progress. An incredible turn of events overwhelms you with enthusiasm for the future. Be careful not to stare at the past. To do so turns your back on the future. A new stage in your life finds you in 3 to 6 months. All right. Let's get the astrology oracle. Messages for Cancer. You have Venus and Saturn in the reverse, and Saturn and Pluto in the reverse. So let's see, 32. 32, Venus and Saturn. This is in conjunct, opposition, and square. So there's like 3 different phases here: primitive, adaptive, evolving. Just take whatever resonates here. You have primitive. You are a heartbroken heartbreaker who consistently feels cut off from love. Adaptive, you get real about love and make practical decisions based on your core values. Evolving, you have learned to work through obstacles of all kinds to find enduring love. You teach others about love and commitment. And then on the bottom, we have Saturn and Pluto in the reverse, 51. Once again, same thing, primitive, adaptive, evolving. So you have primitive, you feel defeated and destroyed by your wounds. There is no way forward and no way to heal. Adaptive, you take the concentrated pain of being wounded and make it into something useful or practical for others, a medicine, a piece of art, a tool that will assist others in healing. And evolving, you are a disciplined teacher of the healing arts. All right, Cancer, that is what I have for you. If you enjoyed the reading or if it resonated, please hit the like button, subscribe if you like, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.